Yeah, you know, first half obviously was a bit of they got on that big that big run, and then I was just really proud of our guys' response both in that first half, and then we certainly carried it into the second half. I thought that blitz we went on there. I don't know what the final numbers were on that run we went on, but that was certainly the big takeaway. Just proud of our guys for kind of coming together at halftime and just saying we were going to go find a way to win it.
Kevin, what led to that fight that you saw from the guys after getting down and they're down 32-22 and then reel off that 39-6 run?
Yeah, I mean, every game has a life of its own. This game, there was foul troubles. I was trying to find a group. I think we eventually found a group that was good. And I think that sparked it. I thought Mihailo coming in at the 5 really opened the game up on both ends. Honestly, his size defensively, then I thought, his slip rolls against their switching really helped kind of open the game up. And then, the starting group in that second half really, propelled us to that big run.
Kevin, where would you kind of rank that first 10 minutes of that second half as far as your performance all season, really?
Yeah, no, it's a great point. I'd put it up there maybe as high as it goes. I mean, I thought we were clicking on all cylinders. The execution, well, it was really twofold. One, we were getting stops. We were holding them to one shot, and we were getting out in transition, and then these guys were executing like crazy. Trev hit, felt like however many threes in a row, and these guys were screening for him and passing him the ball, and it was fun.
Richie, what was your mindset when you guys were down 10 and you had that 7-0 run yourself and kind of got things going?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been the moral of the story, right, of our season is just, we talked a lot about it in practice going into this, is just we got to find solutions. It's nothing's coming easy, right? Like we gotta keep going, and that's kind of what it was. It's just we gotta find some sort of a way, either on both ends, to just claw back into the game.
Egor, you were quite a facilitator out there. Made some pretty nifty passes. How would you describe your performance tonight?
I mean, it just coming from practices, Richie say, and along the season, we talk about helping each other and playing for a guy next to you. For me, it's a blessing to have, players, teammates like that who knows where to be when they blitz me or I'm in a hard situation, when I can just pass the ball and I know they can score it, so I can be confident in them.
Kevin, coming into this, when you look at Colorado, what was your focus maybe defensively? What did you want to take away from them coming into this?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to, make them beat us from 3 with contested threes. I thought our guys didn't get derailed. I mean, that's part of the reason why they got that lead. They hit shots, and that's not something that has been a calling card of theirs. They want to attack the rim. They want to get to the paint. They want to get to the free throw line, which they definitely got to the free throw line. But, I thought in the second half we really did a good job of, our zone was good. It was effective. Kept them out of the paint, kept them away from the rim. But that was kind of our defensive focus coming into the game.
Kevin, there was that moment in the first half there where I think Ty got pretty animated about something. Did you guys talk after the game? What kind of happened there?
Yeah, no, it was all good. It was a class act by him. He was fine. It was just really a non-issue. Honestly, he's a good dude, and there's no bad blood.
Richie, why was it so kind of chippy to start the game between two teams that haven't played each other for a long time?
I mean, both teams have kind of been in similar situations this season with coming up short in some games. They've had a lot of close games too, and I think when you get to that point, it starts to either mean so much of just trying to figure it out again, or kind of just give up. And I think both teams are just trying to turn this season right.
Egor, take us through that pass you had between the legs that Richie then buried the.
I'm so glad I hit that, man.
I'm very glad too. Yeah, I mean, as I already said, it's just knowing that there's somebody behind me waiting for the pass, which I guess sometimes it's also hard to wait for my pass, and that's where we're trying to figure out and find this chemistry between each other, right? And yeah, we just enjoy the game.
Kevin, was this what you envisioned this offense could look like when you began this season? Did it finally kind of come to fruition a little bit tonight?
Yeah, no, I think Yes is the ultimate answer. I think part of it is just we're all learning along the way, you know, led by me. You know, I say it all the time. I mean, you know, the game is so different than what I'm coming from for most of my career, so I've had to adjust. You know, I thought tonight, you know, I thought Egor actually set the tone. We've been on him about attacking the rim more. You know, he was 4 of 7 tonight, and he's one of the most efficient scorers in the country when he attacks the rim. And we talked about that coming into the game. So I think your first 2 buckets were layups, you know, and I thought that really kind of got his aggression going. But yeah, I think that spurt that we had, where, you know, we were running off of our defense, our offense was well spaced, and it obviously looks better when you make shots. You know, we just haven't shot the ball at a clip that I know we're capable of yet, and so when we do, you know, we're pretty, you know, we can put up 45 points in a half like we did tonight.
There was a lot of BYU blue in the crowd today. How much does that support help you guys out? Egor saw you quite literally high five everybody in the stadium. But how much does that support mean in a season like this?
I mean, Richie knows it because he's lived it. You know, me and Egor are going through it for the first time. So it's, you know, it's pretty unique. You know, it's pretty, honestly remarkable. Anywhere we go, there's BYU blue. And so we got fans all across the country. And like I said, it's probably old news to Richie, but, you know, for me and Egor to look up there and see that much blue, it's, you know, kind of feels like you got allies with you on the road, which is fun.
Coach, was there anything specific you said in the locker room at halftime to spark that run?
I mean, these guys got it done. I mean, my message was like, we got to go take it. You know, we've been in that situation a lot this year. I mean, we are a battle-tested team for sure. We've been in a lot of close games, which I think will help us as the season progresses. But, you know, I thought what really set the tone was the practice that we had yesterday. These guys came in super dialed, and you know, I referenced that at halftime, and they came out and took it.
Yeah,
Last question.
Yeah, just how kind of rewarding is it just now to get the road win, you know, get that down on the resume, and then move forward, not to worry about that.
Yeah, no, it was big, you know, and I've said this to you guys before, and I get that there's obviously differences on the road, but, you know, I think what you have to do is just focus even harder. You know, we focused on the game plan very well tonight, and you know, that's something that we can certainly bottle up and take with us, you know, when we get back on the road after this.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you.